G'day and welcome back to Duck Solo Gaming and Elm Creek Farm. Yes, we are back here at Elm Creek and we're in our first day of March and we're going to get straight in. We've got lots of things to do coming into the planting season, so let's get cracking. Alright, first thing we're going to do is I do need to go and give my sheep some food because they've got no food. I haven't had any deaths or anything. I don't know if actually, it's one thing, I don't know if I can kill any animals. I think they just stopped producing. Does anyone know anything different to that? I'm gonna have to test it out. But yeah, anyway, two of my sheep pens are at 0% productivity because they got no food. So we're just going to take the time now and go and give them some feed, and then we're going to crack into some seeding. We need to go and seed our fields. And we're also going to talk about some other things and get some other stuff done with production as well. Alright, so just going to offload into here. The other thing I didn't mention in the previous episode, we have changed, in fact I don't know if I've mentioned previous, we have changed the capacity rates for some of the animal pens and stuff. So for instance, the large cow pen, for instance, with the robot, that can take up to 500 cows now. The sheep pens, I think I upgraded the large pens to 300 sheep. The mediums to 150 and the small I left as it was. Just from the fact that, yeah, okay, they're smaller, but it's just ridiculous the size that was given to us, I think, personally. So certainly the big pen there, so that's the modded version of the big pen. That I think that has more sheep in that one capability wise than what the default Giants ones do. But I have changed the Giants ones from their default setting, so which is simple enough to do. So yeah, we've changed it over as I run into the map boundary. So yeah, that just makes it run that a little bit better. We have more animals running, all that sort of stuff. Is it cheating? Well, I don't really think so. I think it's just putting more realistic numbers that are capable of being used. So otherwise you've got to have like 15 pens to get 300, 400 sheep. I haven't found any other decent mods for the sheep in that regard, or also with the cows with the automatic feeder. I do like the automatic feeder. I think that's a wonderful addition, but it's just not big enough. So anyway, we are going to continue on. Now the other thing we've done as well, speaking about modifications, is I did speak in the last episode about possibly changing the trigger for the juice factory, the fruit production facility from the Dragon's Den pack from Black Dragon. We have actually changed that. I've moved the unloading trigger, and it works a lot better. So I've made the changes to that. I've changed the landscaping around that to reflect, and yeah, that works much better now. So I've tested that off. I do have to get some more stuff over there, so we'll see that a little bit later in this episode as well. But nonetheless, it's very good. So I'm just going to bring up. There we go. So the cow barn productivity is 100%. Chicken barns are okay. Grain 65%. One of the chicken barns needs to have some more some grain in it. This mod is the production overview. I think it is something like that. JT Silage, JT Sage. Sorry, mate. He's the producer of this one, and this is fantastic. So I can bring up a snapshot of all my animals, so I can see the sheep barn and the cows and the chickens there, obviously. I can then turn that off. I can also bring up all the production facilities. Now I've got so many production facilities I can't see them all, so it's not going to help us really in that regard, although it can be helpful, I suppose. But yeah, so very, very handy addition, that one. Anyway, all right, let's whoops, wrong key. Don't press the Windows key instead of the Alt key, duck. Right, there we go. I want to have a look at this. So what do we got for sheep? 97%. I've still got one sheep barn. That other sheep barn is at 0%. 97%, 100%. So yeah, I've just got to feed that, fill up that northern sheep pen, and then we're good to go. We can get stuck into some more work. All right. This Zerion, for a very big, heavy tractor, with very poor brakes, loves sliding on the snow. It really does. It just goes all over the place. All right, now the other thing I want to check as well while we're here, I'm going to check into our production. As you can see, we've got lemonade and orange juice and all that's been produced nicely, so that's cracking out the goods really good. I just want to check. Okay, so we've only got 177,000 hay, so I need grass. Big time. So we need to get some more grass in. And I want to check the silage fermenter. Wrong way. Down here. There it is there, right next to that. We've got plenty of silage, but we need more grass. So grass is becoming an item we're going to need to get again, purely from making hay and silage. So that's going to become a priority again. So we're going to have to check all the areas. So like areas like this, we can harvest that grass in there, so we can use all that. So we'll have to get onto that sometime soon. Right. Well, in fact, after we've actually sown our fields, we'll have plenty of time to get that sort of stuff done, because we'll only be managing that plus the production. So, all right. So that sheep barn is now 50%, 54%. So we'll put another load of grass. Yeah, we will. We'll put another load of grass in there, or hay. Now, although I've said what there is, let's have a look at what's in the silo. I didn't check what's in the silo though. So one hand in the silo. I got 906,000 hay. But hang on, is that in the silo? Or this is where the problem. Yeah, I don't think it is. I think it is separate. Let me just go over. I'm going to check. I just want to see how much is in the silo, as in the main silo, not in the production dry. Because remember, we did have this problem. There is the shared capacity functionality in FS22. So that's where we're having problems when we had the dryer right next to the silo. It was joining together and it wasn't really helping us. Yeah, no, look, I've got 906,000 hay. So I've got plenty of hay. So it's not as bad as I thought it was. It's all good. It's all good. So I did transport, obviously, a pile of it from the dryer over to here as we're fermenting it, or drying it, I should say. So, yeah, it's not so much of an issue, but we just do want to keep on top of it. So we will get some more grass and all that sort of stuff anyway. And as we discussed in the last episode, when we bought those 3 fields, we are going to expand and put our little section dedicated just to grass away from the farm a little bit further. But that will support us going forward. All right, so you're done. So you can sit there because you'll have a little bit of hay left over, and that's okay. So what we're going to do is I want to go grab the Zerion now. I can turn this off. There we go. I want to go grab the Zerion. There he is there. All right. So we've got the Zerion over here, and he's got the Kinsey seed art ready to go. I want to change my seed to sugar beets. There we go. Start the engine. We're going to go fill up, and then we're going to go off and seed the sugar beet. All right. We just got to get this in position. This doesn't turn as sharp as some others because of its hitch. So we're just going to get in a position here where we can reverse up to the liquid fertilizer. I'm going to fill up the tanks, and then we're going to head off. And we're going to put a play course in for the beet seeding, and then we'll grab one of the other seeders, tractors, and probably come over and manually. Actually, no, we'll do the sunflowers on course play as well, and then we'll go off and do some other tasks manually. So we'll just get everything up and running that way. See. Just saved it before I rammed in the fence. Tricked you all. This thing, for a big, heavy four-wheel drive, four-wheel steering tractor, the physics are just a little bit off. Now, I'm trying to remember where this one came from. It's not my original DZG one. I have I found that one because it did get corrupted, but I did have a backup squirreled away, and I did eventually find that. So I'm going to bring that one back. It certainly seems to run a little bit better than this one. So once I've done the livery up on it, I will bring that back to the channel, to the series, and we'll run that one instead of running this temporary one. All right. So here we are. Let's get this guy up and running. Now, we shouldn't have a problem seeding with the snow. I know I've had problems with other stuff in the snow, like grass harvest and stuff. But anyway, we'll give this a crack and see what comes of it. Right, there we go. There we go. Number of headlands. I want 2. I want sharp corners. Field center up down direction. That's fine. Yep. So when I generate the field course, there we go. And we're going to start the job. And off he goes. And he should quite happily go and get that done. Meanwhile, we're going to grab you. I'll leave the trailer there. All right, I'm going to grab the class. I'm going to go grab the other seeder, and this will seed this field here next to us with the sunflowers. Oops, time's not up. Put it up a little bit higher to catch up again. But yeah, so things aren't going too bad at the moment. Obviously got a bit of snow on the ground, which looks nice, but gives us a bit of a performance hit. It gives us some graphical aberrations. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, sorry. There we go. Right, we don't want the snow. Let's get rid of the snow. What's the command for getting rid of snow? I'm sure there's a command. Right. Let's go dev console, get rid of it. No, I'm joking. All right. So this one's already configured to run the sunflowers. I think we've got enough liquid fertilizer in here for the moment. I'm just going to go run this field as it is. Hopefully we won't get caught up, and I was wrong, we were going to get caught up. So we'll come out a little bit wider. And we'll just fill this up with seed, and then we should be good. There we go. All right, we'll take him down, get him going. And off we go. All right. Great job. This field here. Number of headlands 2. I want that to be sharp. And generate. There we go. And start job. All right. He's off and running as well. He's going to go follow the road for about 3 meters and then jump back into the field. There you go. No. What are you doing? Right, you know what? I think it's all because of the way this gets set up. So I'm just going to clear current course. We'll do that again. Great job. Target position. We'll do it here because he's just nearby. There we go. Open. Generate. Oh, he's going to go back. As long as he doesn't turn back into the fence, I'm okay. Right, let's have a look and see, make sure that we are planting okay up here. Yep, he's planting fine. There he is. So he's underway with the sugar beet. This guy here should eventually sort himself out. I'll leave him be there for now. Right, where's our trailers? Right, so we've got a load of fruit to take over to the fruit processing facilities. We're going to do that, and we'll be able to see the change in the trigger and what we've changed in the way of the landscaping there. Not a huge amount, but just to reflect the fact that we don't need to go into that previous area where the unload trigger was. So come down this path that we have that we can't see because of the snow. But if I come in here, so previously the trigger was tucked in there to the right hand side. Now if I just come in through here, a little bit past the unload trigger, you can see there we're unloading. I've made the trigger just big enough so that I can effectively put a full trailer there. It'll just offload it. There you go. So there we go. We've made an improvement, or what I think is an improvement. Some people may prefer it where it was and just reverse in with single axle trailers or whatever else, or hardstand trailers, semi trailers, whatever else. But I prefer to set it up this way. Then I can make it as a drive-through type thing to unload. Which in reality, I mean, you could argue that's how it would work anyway. So like for instance, what we could do is we could tip side left, we want to change that to tip side right, for instance. Now we could come in here like this, and then we could just go unload, and we can just unload them there, and it's as if they've taken the forklift, they've got the pallets, they're taking them into their facility and offloading them. So and then hopefully we get paid for it. Or we don't get paid for it, of course. What are we doing? We're just dropping it off in there to be used. Oh, I'm an idiot. Right. You don't need to repeat that back to me. Let's... Oh, it's one of them days. Let's load up. Let's see what we've got here. So 600 jam per carton. The next thing I want to learn how to do is how to maximize these outputs. So like for this one here, I'd like to have 2 rows coming out, and I'd like for them to be able to stack up on top of each other as well. Now, I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter because it goes into storage when you're not picking them up directly. But I think the visual aspect of seeing stacked up cartons ready for pickup would be better. Some of the juice is coming out now. It looks like it's pumping out stuff very quick. You just got to remember there's also not a lot of content. Like they're actually only 600 loads in the cartons. So it's not really probably a great amount, but it does come out quite quickly, I suppose. But yeah, that's what we're paying for with product going in there. So but what I might do is I might just take this straight off and just sell it off. We'll just see what this load will give us. Right, there we go. We've got a full trailer load. So we've got we've got lots of stuff on there. 4,800 of what's that? Cherry juice, Can't make it out. No, I think that's strawberry juice. Then we've got cherry juice. We've got some strawberry jam. We've got some whatever. We've got a whole pile of stuff there. So let's just go off and sell it and see what we get as the snow dissipates, thankfully. All right. Now again, these trailers are a lot more stable than the ones previously we had, using the Farm Tech one and even the semi-trailer ones. They're a little bit more unstable. They don't carry as much, obviously, which is fine. But working as a triaxle like this, it actually ends up carrying about the same. And maneuverability wise, wait, what are you doing there? Hello? What the hell are you done? Oh, really? You've decided. Look at this. The bloody idiot. Seriously. What the hell have you done? All right, let's chalk that up as a disaster. What the hell are you doing? Man. You think you can leave course play to do the right thing, and it just goes off and just ruins everything. Literally. It has ruined everything. So we've got this great big strip now through here. I think I'll have to come in and prepare and re-sow that part there. This guy here will just overwrite that, but still, it's ruined my wheat field. Oh man, seriously? What the hell were you thinking? Oh well. I was thinking it was all running nice and smoothly, and it was, until this idiot decided to go where it wanted to go. I don't know why it did that. I really don't. Anyway, that was bizarre. Has anyone else had that problem before? Oh, I might as well just go straight through here, mightn't I? Man, that is just despicable. Right. Let's try this again. Try from a different point, and we will watch to make sure it does it right. So let's clear that current course. I can't believe it did that. I really can't. Anyway, right. Great job. Like that. Open, close. Generate the field work. Right. Start job. Right, can you stay on this field this time? Can't believe it did that. But look, it perfectly threaded those telegraph poles. Like it was just a perfect judgment through there. Man. Right, well hopefully now it's on this course, it should be fine. Because obviously it just didn't find its course to start. I should have watched it start off. That's I'll take that as my fault, but nonetheless. All right, let's continue doing what we were going to do, which was selling off the product. Oh man. All right. The other thing we did do as well, talking about mods and things, we also, as we found in the last episode, we went to sell some chocolate off, just one crate or pallet of chocolate to Aunt Emma's shop, and we hadn't configured Aunt Emma's shop to take the chocolate, so we have changed that as well. So now we can offload chocolate to Aunt Emma's shop as well. Well, 47,000 for the first trailer. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. That's 130 grand for that load of jam and juice. Now I haven't. That's the first time I've actually sold any. So let me have a look at the pricing chart. The best time to sell is in January, so we weren't getting best price by any means. So that's all there. Yes, I mean we were nowhere near top price. So obviously January is going to be top price. So yeah, we won't sell any more. We'll put it all into storage from now on. But I mean, again, it's another one of those situations where we know that if we've got a stockpile of that crop or that produce stored up, then if it does come to the point where we need to get some money at short notice for whatever reason, we have something there that we can sell off. I mean, obviously you wouldn't want to be selling it at this low price. That wouldn't be great. But if need be, and you've got the bulk material there to use, then you can do so. So yeah, that's good to know. All right, head back around here. We'll grab another load of fruit from the orchards and we'll take that into the processing facility. Cows are okay. I don't think we've got any dairy products up there. We might swing by and see if the dairy's got any products there for us. Oh, we got some more products here, haven't we? We'll take these out and then we'll grab some fruit. Take these up to the warehouse, and when we come back from the warehouse, we'll bring fruit back. Probably the way to do it. Right, let's load him up. I don't know how much is in here actually. We might have taken most of the stuff there from before. Oh no, there's a fair bit of stuff here. It's a fair bit of lemon jam and stuff, so we've got a fair bit to pick up yet. And as you can see, when I described this before about the fact that if you unload as it's unloading from the production facility like it is now, it will just continue to pump it out. Whereas if you leave it to fill up and sit there for a little bit, you'll get a pause and you may have to wait. Generally it's not too long, but it depends on what your time scale is. You have to wait a few seconds or a minute before it puts any more of the output out. So if you do it this way, you tend to be able to grab it. And I think that's all that's there at the moment. I thought that said Pearl Jam is not accepted here. That would have been funny. But yeah, so that's just a little tip for getting the produce off there a little bit quicker. Right, so we're going to take this in and we'll offload this as we run over a deer. Come on, get your car out of the way, you moron. Right. As you can see, at least these trailers do turn more responsive, so they do follow the lead of the tractor a lot better. So that's why I've gone this configuration, as we said before. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to dump this into here, but then we're going to begin the episode. So what we will do is we'll see out this episode with the seeding and production stuff we've been doing. We'll finish off the seeding of the fields. We won't do a second episode for today's game day, and we'll continue. No, actually, no, I won't do any more of the production stuff. We'll do that in the next episode. So when we come back in the next episode, we'll deal with a lot of this stuff and transferring between the orchards and the fruit processing facility, etc., etc. And we'll get all that done. But we'll at least let the seeders finish their job, as long as they don't go and muck up any other fields. But we got some. Oh, actually, we'll grab the dairy produce as well while we're here. We got another minute. Oh, almost. I'll grab the dairy stuff out though. I do like to see what we've made in the dairy. Now I do need to get my cocoa beans over here, which also reminds me I also have to get manure to the greenhouses that are producing the cocoa beans, because we're out of, well, we haven't used the manure over there as yet, So we do need to get that running as well. Right, any other products in here? Nope, that's it, just that. All right, so let's go and put this into the warehouse and collect some more fruit ready to go as we sign off from here. In fact, I might not do that. I might just leave this here. I'll come back and get some more production stuff done a little bit later. I'll shut him off. We'll go over and see what this bastard, I mean this employee is doing that screwed us over. At least he's staying on the field this time. So anyway, with that disastrous bit of sowing in the middle of our field, we'll leave it there. So thanks very much for watching. If you liked the episode, press that like button. If you didn't, and I understand that with our wonderful seeder here, then press that dislike button as well. Either way, it helps us with the algorithm, so fill your boots. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing, where you can see more mayhem in farming here on this channel. Oh, I can't get over that courseplay. Anyway, yeah, if you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. Make sure you press that alarm notification icon as well, so you may be aware of when more videos like this are available on the channel. But of course, most importantly, don't forget to come and join us on Twitch, Twitter, Discord, and Facebook. Details are down below. And most importantly, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and we'll see you again very, very soon back here at Duck Solar Gaming and Elm Creek Farm. See y'all later. Bye.